Here are 5 takeaways from our 1-1 draw at home against Burnley. That last-minute equaliser. In the box, we had 4 centre-backs, 5 defenders in total. And somehow, a player was free to get a clean header. Bam. 1-1. And I know people are going to say, well, that's Andre Santos' man, whatever. But in that moment, in the box, we had 5 defenders and 2 defensive midfielders. And the funny thing as well, we could have conceded right after that. Chelsea have dropped a league-high 19 points from winning positions in the Premier League this season. Also have a league-high 6 red cards. Let me think about it. Dropping points, the highest in the Premier League. League-high 6 red cards. So dropping points mean that you can't see out games because of experience and you don't have the know-how to do so. Having 6 red cards meaning you're lacking discipline in an area that is crucial. What's a common denominator to all of this? Youth. People are going to say, well, Robert Sanchez, Wesley Fofana, and Chalobah, they've all gotten red cards this season and they're not young. It's an all-encompassing element of the squad. We've even got so many yellow cards as well. So this has nothing to do with quality. It's just youthful naivety. We reverted back to the safe passes. I have Enzo Fernandez here because he was the embodiment of that. Every single thing was safe. There's a split pass. Let me pass it sideways. There's a ball over the top. Let me pass it backwards. Everything was just safe, man. Like, bro, you're not going to break down Burnley to get the 2nd, 3rd, 4th goal by passing sideways because that's all they want. If they're in the game 1-0 into the dying embers, they know they can nick a goal, which they did. So how are you going to break them down? Split lines, take risky passes, like we've seen over the past few weeks. Shout out to João Pedro getting his goal, but that's all I can give him credit for today. But his red hot form continues. Huge credit to Moises Caicedo because that's the definition of a defense splitting pass. And just in general, that's an improvement of his recent performances. So shout out to him. Just to touch on these two because they're in the same picture. Liam Messina, this was the last game for you to get maximum points. Now, your tenure at Chelsea, as the Chelsea manager, head coach, whatever, it really starts. So let me see what you have for these remaining few games in the Premier League. And as for Cole Palmer, we know you're a world-class player, yeah? We've been defending you because of the injury. But brother, today, especially games like today, you need to show more quality, man. That shot, that should have been a goal. The missed touch, that should have been controlled and bang bottom corner. We need to see more defining moments in games like this because from now till the end of the season, we are going to depend on you. So that was 5 takeaways from our disappointing 1-1 draw at home to Burnley. Bro, I'm still frustrated, bro. Frustrated and annoyed. So we've got Arsenal next week without Wesley Fofana, Liam Messina. What have you got for me? So as always, up the Chelsea.